How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Perkins. Let's get to it. So, we've still got a tough couple of episodes. Now, most of these bugs, so the little ones and the stepperpleeds or whatever they're called, have all got, not that one, that's a bad example. That's another dead one. Have all got hypothermic slowdown because of the cold temperatures, which basically makes them incapable of doing anything. However, we still do have all these mega spiders, 51 to be precise. So we do need to be slightly careful in what we're doing. Our goals this episode are sort of surviving. If we can get to colder temperatures where we can start actually harvesting all these bugs, it would actually be extraordinarily beneficial to us. We have got enough meals where we don't need to worry about that too much. And then other than that, we really do need some steel. The closest steel is the way over here. Is our zone currently grabbing that? Because it would be great if we can get some traps just in case we get an attack or something in the meantime. We have left this door over here open, and that's so when the bugs do get aggro, get agitated with us, they will go the long way around the base, as we can see these bugs have tried to do, and then hopefully they'll lose aggro by the time they get to us. We've got our hydroponics up, which is actually very, very nice. As you party people rightly said, let's get a standing lamp in here so we don't get the darkness modifiers. And then it's basically rocking and a rolling, waiting for colder times. Now, I think the only attack we don't want is like a mech attack, because the mechs will come and destroy the hives. Now, why that's a bad thing is because once the hives are destroyed, as we've seen quite a few times before in previous Let's Plays of mine, because apparently I just can't get away from the fact that I love bugs, apparently, is once the hives are destroyed, they will be constant aggro. So remember, these bugs annoyed at me is not because I let an infestation get out of control. Well, it is, but it was like an event, so it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Basically, I need that on a t-shirt. It wasn't my fault. The bugs are getting closer and closer. The closer they get, then we will be tempted to shut the doors. We need to be ever so careful with that. Perkins, I would like to wake you up to actually build that wall. So then if we actually choose to use our kill box, the traps in there can actually be viable rather than just sort of a waste of everyone's time. Then other than that, it is basically, we are in bug watch territory where we need to be a little bit careful, but a little bit cheeky, so then we can still do some stuff. But being able to get 6 traps, because what we don't want is, you know, a raid to happen in between this and we lose sort of, there we go, the big boys, the mega spiders are getting the slowdown, we're hitting temperatures that they can't handle. So, the priorities now turn into, we've got Attack the Peril on Perkins, let me just have a quick look at that. Is that the Parker? It is. Got human leather Parkers. The problem is they don't really cut the mustard, so to speak. So anyway, let's go on speed 3. The big boys, the mega spiders, are nearly at the point where, yeah, when that gets bad, we're basically okay. However, we will need to kill them. We can't let them carry on because we're at the point where they could destroy us whenever they wanted, so we do need to be careful. And I think we've had them long enough. We've had this fun, if you call it fun. What's that? Roof collapsed. Look down at my phone, a big alert happens and you just panic. We've all been there, party people. That's why I started, like, I think that's the only problem with these bugs, you know, when they get agitated, because it's not an event or whatnot. The game doesn't tell me, and rightfully so. What did we have up here? Plasteel, nice. Hypothermia, who's got hypothermia? Tail. I'll see if Tail can get back. I don't think Tail will be able to get back. Right, so we're at the point where we need to then use our winter one. Or our winter zone, because we can't be going too far away now. Oh, Tail, you could have hauled that back, but to be fair, you're probably going to fall on the floor. Perkins, you have the best stuff, so I will allow you in area 1. I will expand area 1 here because I don't want these components actually getting destroyed. Because if I do look... Oh, we have 33 components, but I suppose with all playthroughs, we will soon go through that, and then we will pick up the steel, and that will be us done. Hopefully Tail gets back before... Yeah, no, she's not going to. Perkins, you're going to have to rescue Tail first, I guess. Temperatures in here are not too bad, or we can survive them. Yeah, these unstable power cells, we need to make space for them up here and close them off. Because yes, you party people are absolutely correct. There'll be a big bang if they go off. And while that will be funny, I will also cry. So we need to keep that in mind. Right, Tail, how are you doing? Let me just check. These statues we could probably do with trying to make better ones. Okay, you are losing body parts due to hypothermia. Right, Perkins. Because what temperatures can you withstand? Yeah, you're fine, Perkins. So I need you to haul all these components so they don't deteriorate. And then come haul some of this steel just so we can make sure we've got some resources back. The mega spiders are still up. So we need that moderate. We need it to go to extreme. So we need even colder temperatures, which we are due because we do get them vicious. There we go. Do get these vicious temperatures. And then we will fill in the gaps where they mined in and whatnot, just so we don't get any further infestation problems. Not that that was the reason why we got them in the first place. It was an event to save a colonist, and it was like, oh, they're being chased by an unknown danger or an unknown threat. That threat turned out to be infestations. Right, the traps are going up, which are the most important thing currently. However, the lack of steel is... there we go. You can see how slow they're moving now. So yeah, serious. So we need the next level of cold to really be able to wipe them out. And then that's the bug problem sorted. And then should be the last time we see bugs in the series. Yeah, don't quote me on that. So gear wise, was that forced? I'm going to drop that so you're not wearing tainted stuff. Yeah, a lot of that is because I made Perkins do a bit too much there. She'll wear a human leather parka, but that's absolutely fine. I'll probably queue up a few more. I know there's loads of human leather parkas to be done. Right, we're getting the trap back up, which is perfect. The food situation, especially being able to have the rice to like offset any meat we do get, has been a stroke of genius, I tell you. A stroke of genius. However... we want to make sure... we're putting 3 heaters in just because how cold it gets, like in the proper winters. We don't obviously want our crops to die. But we can obviously just turn them off in the summer. It's no big deal. We just have to make sure we keep an eye on that because we don't really want to lose any rice. Right, what's happening? Perkins is just hauling some steel. Lovely. Who's getting hypothermia? Tail. What are you doing now, Tail? Seeking safe temperature. Okay. You're close enough at home where it's not too bad. So I'm happy with that. I mean, let's be honest. We're as happy as we can be in our predicament. I just need these big boys to get really, like, just incapacitated. And then we're going to be pretty much laughing. Like, the issue I'm having is, like, do we need, like, cloth hydroponics? I would have liked to have more trade ships and whatnot come round. I was hoping that would be a trade ship. That'd have been quite convenient timing. Doing okay, it's just we need these bugs to really feel the cold. Because then we can just come shoot them all and it's going to be very easy. But the temperatures will get a lot colder than what they are. The only problem we will have is obviously it's going to be so cold that we're going to get hypothermia trying to deal with them. So we need to bear that in mind as well. You know, it's not a massive problem, but we do need to keep an eye on it, because that would be a very funny death if we died, like, in the cold trying to kill them when they're dying in the cold. Like, it'd be poetic, sort of. Well, other than that, we're repairing walls, if we must, I suppose. Are they incapacitated? They are. Okay. So a couple are spawning. So do we want to tackle this today? Let's just wait a couple of hours. Let's wait for people to get rec time. Research is still going, mind you. Precision rifling, so then we can get assault rifles. That would be massive. With our kill box, we will sort of look to do shotguns as well. Right, so I'm going to grab the girls. Grab them over here. Because I don't know how angry the bugs are going to be if we start, like, killing off some of them down here. So I want to do it, like, very slowly, very controlled, where we can watch them all. Tail, have you not got a gun? You incapable of violence, or you just... So where's that heavy SMG gone? Oh, Tail. That's just lazy. You should never, like, lose your gun or something. I'm pretty sure there's laws about that, but... Please don't shoot, Tail. Right. So we just keep an eye on the other bugs to see if they do come down, because there are some that have spawned since. And then these will start just culling these bugs. Saying that, we can just melee them, can't we? Because they're not going to be able to fight back. So it's probably more productive if we just do it like that. Right, don't look like they're coming round. No, we're not going to be... Problem is, I was hoping the heavy SMGs we'd be able to, like, delete them rather quickly, so we're going to have to be realistic with what we can achieve. Kenneth has come to join us. Oh, he is already part of our religion. Quick sleeper, nervous. What does lazy do? Global work speed minus 20%. What do we need at the moment, I suppose? Probably someone genuine. I don't think we can be picky enough not to save Kenneth. It creates an awkward dynamic with bedrooms and stuff. However, if for the time being we just put a sleeping spot in here, I believe it's a colonist that we should go and get. I don't think we can be picky enough at the moment, so we'll just go get Kenneth. The girls will get it done. Right. We'll continue killing the bugs. Because they're all unconscious, so we're good. Major break risk. So Yoko, go do what you need to do. So this is going to be the problem, having enough time to actually cull these bugs. Right, this bug here is angry. See if we can take it out before it actually gets to us. We can hide behind our traps and whatnot. Prefer not to waste the steel, yeah, especially when it's that easy. Okay, go about your day. We'll start killing them very, very slowly and then, like, work from there. Perkins has got Kenneth, so Kenneth is going to live the dream with the girls. The girls will sort him out. Do we have any grenades or anything? No. There's some grenades. We could have just went up there and went, like, total, like, Terminator on them or something. I could actually put another row of bedrooms just up here, sort of similar to what we've done here, to be fair. Rather than, like, worrying too much. Kenneth is back. What is Kenneth's health problems? Okay. Kenneth? Wait. Did we just rescue? Oh, we should have captured you. I mean, let's rescue him and see what happens. I mean, we don't have the bedrooms, so maybe he'll want to join us. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Colonist needs rescuing. Tail, have you spent like your whole life trying to get that like heavy SMG back? Because like I feel embarrassed for you if that's the case. I feel like I keep sending Tail to like her death, and then no, get the gun first, Perkins. Like I appreciate like the gun's important. Oh, Kenneth joins. Hey, that worked out quite nicely. All right, let's make sure Kenneth is in a safer zone, and let's put Kenneth to work. Not going to be the quickest worker, but it's better than having no worker. All right, Kenneth, what are you good at? Okay, equipped to the bolt action rifle for starters. And then let's just do the work schedule. We'll just double check that you weren't a night owl or anything silly billy like that. There we go. Then work schedules. So I think it's going to be important that you can mine. Because when we need to mine, we need to mine. We can take Vass off growing and we can actually put... Yeah. And then Kenneth can be our grower. Which would actually work out pretty perfectly. You can do a bit of research, got a slight passion for it. Yeah, then we'll rock like that. Because then it allows Vass to then do more stuff, more crafting and stuff like that. So it's not sexy, but it just makes sure everyone's got a bit more to do. Colonist needs treatment tail. Okay. Okay, so let's build some more bedrooms. So we've got a 4x4. 4. So the first bedroom. So we're going to get rid of this wall is what I'm thinking. So how big have we built these rooms? So it's a 6x7 pretty much. So there we go. Then we'll start to build Kenneth's room there. Have we built it out of granite? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Build that there. Then that's all self-explanatory. And then we can deconstruct all that, which is fine. And then that gives us more room to start taking in more colonists, and we can start steamrolling this game, which is what we need. Now, winter will be here for a while. In the same breath, we need to make sure we take out these bugs. That is eyes on the prize. That is the objective throughout winter, to take out these bugs. They will also feed the colony and whatnot. So we need to make sure we stay on top of this and no like silly business happens. So if we don't sort out these bugs, we're in big trouble. Equally, I'm going to turn on the machining table. Box goods traders. Hang on. Yep, I forgot. Another heavy SMG for Kenneth. Who is our best? You are. Come and call. Oh, we got 2. We got a bulk goods trader, which I believe they're the ones we sell our human level Parkers to, if I'm not mistaken. Right, anything poor I'm also going to get rid of, or like awful or stuff like that. So then hopefully we're making stuff for the best quality. There we go. This is the money maker. So like, look, from 159, bang. There we go. And that's why we do it. So duster, get rid of that. Okay. So can we take all your steel? No, we can't. Can we take like 400 of it? Yes, we can. Not too shabby. Okay. Okay, we've got a bit of medicine. We'll get rid of the fur and stuff. We're only keeping the human leather fur just for the human leather fur. We're only keeping the human leather stuff for the time being, just because that's what we're using. Obviously, down the line, we need to do other stuff. They do have some cloth here, which is interesting. They have one advanced component. I'll take that. We'll sell all our plasteel at the moment, just because we haven't got a use for it. I know it's not the best thing to do. We could get meat from them. However, I'm happy with the amount of bugs we've got, that we're going to be fine. Obviously, that's meat that's not going to give us, like, a negative or anything. But it seems like we're able to tank the negative so far, so I'm okay. Let's just take 5 more medicine, because the exotic goods trader will probably have nothing for us anyway. And then we'll accept that trade. Yep. But then Yoko will straight away call the exotic goods trader. And then see what they've got, if they've got anything for us. They have some advanced components, but I mean, we're just trying to slowly build that up, to be honest, rather than like going full throttle straight away into like getting them. It's just like every time they have a few, it's worth getting. Yeah, it's all right above our pay grade. Yeah, how much gold have we actually got? We haven't got much. Okay, I think because most of it's just dropped, to be fair. Okay, we'll leave it like that. I think I'm happy with sort of the position we're in currently, so I think we'll leave it like that. And then just, you know, rock it. Yeah. Okay. I think this still's the most important thing at the moment. But we need to make sure we're really... How much human leather? It's because we don't have a lot of human leather, to be fair to us. It's because we keep helping people like Kenneth. So we can't use their leather as meat. But, hey-ho. I mean, it's nice to be nice every now and then, I suppose. Like, we can't just be cruel all the time. Like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, other than that, it'd be great if we could kill some more bugs. Then we're all in the winter apart from Perkins. We're building Kenneth's bed. Morbid sandstone tiles. Get them down early. Cool. Yeah, Kenneth is a fine addition to the colony. We'll get him a bed, you know, as soon as we can. Another thing that I want to do that you party people have rightfully said is... Well, first I need to make sure we're more passively killing these, to be honest. So... Oh, that bug's there. What I also need to do... So, in order to not spawn bugs, we need to be away from, like, under the cliff. Stuff like this. So let's fill in these gaps so we don't have any, like, potential issues with bugs spawning there, which would be great because... We want to get away from these bug spawns, you know, as much as possible. You know, the cold temperatures protect us a lot where they're not going to spawn in atrociously cold temperatures, but at the same time, right, so we need to make sure we're passively, like, killing a lot of the stuff. Perkins, get that up first. Vass, come kill the bugs. Tail, how are you doing? Shivering. Actually, Perkins, can you first of all hold that SMG, and then I'll hold left shift, and then can you start prioritising on that? Just because you party people are right, I need to be a lot more careful than what I'm being. So let's make sure that's happening. Okay, these are dying. Perfect. Let's come out here, my man. There's always a bug to stomp. Right, why have we gone into, like, speed 1? Because there's a bug over there. Should be okay. Get some shooting levels, I suppose. We haven't got the best shooters on this. But I think the bug's probably got hit hard enough. Run, run, run. An Aurora for everyone that's outside. Right, do you want to stop and shoot? Stop and shoot. Nice. Good job, party people. Is that definitely going to die? Yep, yep, yep. That one there isn't. So we've got a little bit more time. Just shoot that. Just culling them as much as we can. Just make sure that, like, we're going to get a death from it. And then we can just leave it. Oh, come on. I was hoping the guns would be quicker. Alright, now go about your day. What we will do is start to allow I'll allow this as the winter zone just because then we can pick up the bugs to make sure we're still making food and whatnot. Alright, let's make sure all that's in the winter. All around there is, just so we can actually, you know, traverse our base. That would be quite nice. Up here in case I want that door shut. And you can see them come to us every now and then, but I think we're relatively safe at this point. Like, let's be honest, that's famous last words, but you know what I'm saying. There's method to my madness, party people. A cluster threat. Absolutely not. Perkins, I'm really sorry, but can you haul that medicine in, please? That would be lovely. And then let's make sure we don't have a bug problem. I think I'm probably being a bit too... I'm probably worrying about that more than what I should. But I just think with all these problems that we're having, I think it'd be really silly for us to just ignore it. Especially for a room that doesn't need to even be this big. Like, it's quite silly if that was the room to, like, kill us. A room that we don't need, and it doesn't need to be that big. It would just be a bit silly. However, I think it's like... Or is it like it's 30 spaces from overhead that they can spawn? I'm not sure. Well, I imagine we're going to find out. But it'd be pretty devastating to us if, you know, that did happen. Not going to lie. And I mean... We've already caravanned out of a situation once. Like, if every other episode we're caravanning out, we're not going to progress, really, so... Yeah, there's that. We do need to move this unstable power cell at some point, I am aware. Okay, we have... It looks like we killed some of the bugs down here. Let's get rid of some of this planning zone, just to make the map look all nicey nice. Like the thing is, like, our kill zone is planned here. Like, we've got our kill box planned, so it's quite frustrating to then have that stalled because obviously these bugs are just being a bit cheeky, let's say. I think we're probably at a point with how little the bugs are where we can shut this door and actually just then hold open our kill box to, like, bring them onto our traps. Like, I think that's the stage that we're in. Right, then come down here, Perkins. And then open that. Perfect. Right, we have a mech cluster, because apparently that's what we needed. Just don't be a mortar. Don't be a mortar. Of course, it's a toxic spewer. I mean, when it rains, it pours, am I right? Okay, we're going to have to try and tank this a little bit more than what I would like. So let's cancel the deconstruction order there. And let's build... Hang on, this could be a blessing in disguise. Will it kill the bugs? We won't get bug meat from it though, which would be disappointing. But if it's going to kill the bugs... So let's roof all of this. Because then all our base is roofed. Let's keep Perkins close. Because then they'll get all the toxic build-up, correct? Like, it's not going to randomly say, no, Tazastical, we're immune to that. But it's quite a big cluster to go deal with straight away. More the centipedes that are going to cause us, like, massive problems. So we might actually have to tank this. Are the bugs... Right, so these are going to go straight... Okay. They should go straight onto the traps when they're aggroed enough. We're going to roof this so then we can move around freely and we haven't got to worry about our colonists, you know, getting toxic fallout or anything. Like, we should click on them and none of them should have it. There we go. So that's quite nice. So then we can just go out, get the bugs that we need, get the food that we deserve because, you know, we're champions. Right, are they getting toxic build-up? Not so far. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to have to kill them anyway. But, you know, one problem at a time. This game is just, like... Hasn't got much mercy for me, do you know what I mean? Whether I deserve mercy or not is another question, but it just hasn't got it for me. It's not loving me. Like, does everyone else playing, like, do they ever feel like the game just hates them? I mean, it is random on, like, as hard as you can possibly go, 500%. So it's sort of understandable. It's of this intense, but you know what I mean. Right, there we go. So his bedroom's nearly done. That's the worst part, putting the flooring in. It takes the most time. Okay, so what I will do is I will extend our winter zone to here and here, because we will kill the next load of bugs. Is that dead, or is it? It is unconscious. Everyone that's in the better moods. Tail, can you come get your heavy SMG? Kenneth, I'm going to hold left shift and then you equip yours when you decide to wake up. Hopefully he gets... Well, let's just make sure we're not wasting glitter word medicine on people, like geez. Right, Perkins is coming over. Vass is in a good mood. Which one's Perkins going to? That one. And Tail, you're in a good mood. But you're going to get your heavy SMG first. Just need to make sure if every day we can kill a few more, then we're looking good. Right, don't shoot in. Like, it's a bit silly, isn't it? So I don't really want you to destroy the hives. Not yet. Right, is this going to die? Yep, death in 4 hours. So can we kill the mega spider? We can. Right, let's stand here, and then I think then we'll cull a few. And then we should be all gravy. It's definitely a thing kids say. Another mega spider. Yeah, come on, boys and girls. Or just girls. There we go. Right, moods are okay, so we can just carry on doing what we do, and we can kill some more. Now, the hives we will destroy down the line, but as of now, it's going to be more important killing the bugs first. Because once if we don't get to the point where we kill all the bugs, and we've destroyed the hive, everything associated with the hive will still come at us. So then we could be in a situation where like 20 bugs are then angry because, you know, we've destroyed their home. And you can hardly fault them on that, so that's where we're at, party people. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.